Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Salmen High School for the first round of the 4A LHSAA girls basketball playoffs as Cecilia travel to take on the Salmen Lady Spartans. Now, when you get to this point in the season in the playoffs, the teams are solid, so this should be a good competition tonight. Let's talk to the coaches. Great game with Coach Bontavinas.
How you doing?
How you doing? It's the first round of the playoffs, kind of the new season. You break your season up into your pre-district, your district, now the playoffs. How are your girls feeling coming into this matchup tonight with Cecilia?
I mean, they're excited. They've been excited all week long. You know, excited after that last game over at Lakeshore. We've been waiting, for this moment. Right now, like you said, it's a new season. It's 0-0. Got 5 games to go, and we're looking to come out on top.
When you're as high a seed as you are, it can be pretty easy to maybe overlook the game coming up. How do you keep your girls in the moment?
Well, we basically told them that there's really, once you're in the playoffs, there's really not a lot of discrepancy between teams. So every team is really close to to every other team. So if it's a 20 seed, that doesn't mean that it's an easy game. I mean, these girls, are gonna give it a try. They're gonna try to go home with a win. And we just need to take care of our business.
Great game with Coach Narcisse. Coach, it's the first time we're seeing you in the Prep Zone this season. It's the first round of the playoffs. How are your girls feeling coming into this matchup tonight?
I think we're feeling pretty well. We've trained since Monday and since the whole season, so the whole season pretty much prepared us for this day. Like I told them, right now is the first round of playoffs, so everyone is 0-0. Overall records don't matter, district records don't matter. Because you lose, you're out. So give it your all and play like it's your last game.
And Salmen has a pretty solid squad. What's it going to take to stop them and beat them tonight?
Pretty much solid defense, pressure defense. Trying to get out there to those shooters, making sure that we don't get them in a rhythm to, be consistent from the three-point line. That's about it, defense, the main thing, and rebounding on the boards, getting on the boards.
And tip-off in this 4A playoff matchup, Salmen wins the tip. And the pass is, it's tipped, but still in Salmen possession. Dribbling up, Cooks to Hutterson. Hutterson driving in the travel called on Hutterson. Once again, welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, up here in the stands here at Salmen High School. Ball inbound for Cecilia. Taking it up court is India Guidry. This is our first time seeing Cecilia in the Prep Zone. She passes over to Asia Guidry. Over to Macy Boyd. Moving the ball around. There's Naya Fontanet. She's their leading scorer for Cecilia. Shot up off the mark. And Jalen Hutterson goes way up there to get the rebound for the Lady Spartans. Takes it down court, passing outside. Ashanti Eden for 3 is off the mark. And the putback goes for Hutterson. And Salmen gets on the board first as they lead 2-0 here in the first. India Guidry taking the ball up court once again. Driving ball stripped away, picked her pocket. Was Fashion. Going the other way, Hutterson, no look pass to Cooks. Layup goes. 4-0, Salmen leading. Here's Fontanet. Over to Guidry for 3. Drains that one, a beauty. Swish through the net. 4-3, Salmen leading. And Ashanti Eden come up court, pass to Hutterson, over to Cooks. Cooks looking to bring it inside. Keeps it outside, pass to Fashion, puts it up for 3, and it banks off of the backboard and then goes out of bounds. This will be a throw-in for the Lady Spartans. Fontanet. Pass back to Cooks. Driving, puts it up off the rim, and Fontanet comes down with the rebound. Fontanet shot up. Batiste is off the mark. Batiste stays in bounds. Ariana Cooks comes up with it. Eden, spin, layup goes. Great move from Ashanti Eden to put it in the basket. Salmen 6, Cecilia 3. That one taken away. Here's Eden. Pass back. Hutterson puts it up. And just like that, 8-3. And Coach Narcisse will take a timeout with 5:26 remaining in the first. Salmen leading 8-3. After the timeout, Cecilia throwing in. Inbounds to Cordell Batiste. Here's India Guidry coming up court as Fashon awaits. Pass over. Here's Guidry. Bounce pass, Fontanet. Ball hit away by Cooks, and Salmen is going the other way. Ali Batiste coming up court, 2 defenders on her, and she's still able to cut away from him. Loses the handle there, and Fontanet comes up with it. Pass down, and that goes and one. We'll send Batiste to the line. Cordell Batiste to the line for Cecilia. Salmen leading 8-5. Batiste here looking to make it 8-6. She sinks the free throw. So it's 8-6. Salmen the 2-point lead. Hutterson coming up court over to Ali Batiste. Here's Cooks from way downtown off the front edge of the rim. And going the other way now is India Guidry. Pass over to Asia Guidry from downtown and drills that one, her second three-pointer of the game. And Cecilia has taken the lead 9-8. Here's Hutterson. Eden driving, puts it up, banks off the glass and in. Salmen has regained the lead once again, 10-9. Fontanet way downtown. That one well off the mark and rolls out of bounds. Here's a throw in for Jalen Hutterson, who's been exceptional this season, as well as Ashanti Eden. Hutterson for 3, off the mark, and Ali Batiste able to come up with it. Batiste off the mark again. Fashon, good hustle, jumping up. That one tipped away and out of bounds. Salmen touched it before it went out of bounds. It was tipped off the Cecilia player, so had Eden not made that play for it and touched it, that would have been Salmen ball. Nonetheless, Cecilia throw in as Salmen leads 10-9. Macy Boyd taken away by Eden. Pass over Hutterson for 3. Oh, I thought that was going in. Bounced off the front edge of the rim there. Macy Boyd picked off. Going the other way, Ali Batiste. Easy lay-in, sinks it. 12-9. Salmen leading Cecilia. Driving, Cordell Batiste picked off again. Loses the handle on it as Cooks. Tipped, Fontanet comes down with it, and Cooks picks her pocket. Pass over to Batiste. Batiste, good recovery there. Here's Cooks driving. She'll put this one up and sinks that one. 14-9, Lady Spartans leading over Cecilia. Cordell Batiste brings the ball up court. Over to Nia Fontanet. Asia Guidry guarded by Cooks. She's driving and denied, but the foul called. That one called on Hutterson. Will send Asia Guidry to the line. Shot up. Free throw off the mark. Subs coming in for Cecilia. Into the game are Alexander and Green. Salmen cheering section making noise to distract Cecilia on this free throw. That one sinks though. So 14-10, Lady Spartans leading. Pass over, here's Hutterson. Up to Baptiste, outside, Cooks is open, shoots the three. Oh, off the backboard, good putback, good hustle from Jalen Hutterson. 16-10. Green passing over, Hutterson tipped it away, Fashon comes up with it, and the foul called on Salmen, on Fashon. So this will be a throw-in for Cecilia. Brianna Green throwing in for Cecilia, bringing it up court. Baptiste, ball tipped away. Reach-in foul called on Ali Baptiste. So Asia Guidry throwing into Fontanet. Round the horn, trying to get it back to Guidry, puts up the prayer, and it's off the mark. Foul called on Cecilia. So throw in from Ashanti. Eden throws it into Hutterson. As Salmen leads 16-10. Eden to Baptiste. She's double teamed, looking to get it out to Cooks. To Hutterson, driving inside, puts up the lay-in. 18-10. Lady Spartans leading. Minute 5 to go here in the first. Green to Fontanet. Fontanet, it bounces out. So this will be a throw-in for the Lady Spartans. Pass into Eden, taking her time, under a minute to play here in the first. Eden to Hutterson, to Baptiste. Bounce pass, Fashon. Eden driving, has a lane, puts it up, and one. And that'll send Ashanti Eden to the line. Shot up off the front edge of the rim. It's 18-10. Guidry. Green for three. Off the mark. Fashon going up for it. Fontanet kind of pulled her arm down there and battling it out for it. One official says jump ball, so it's a jump ball as Fontanet and Fashon battled out for it. Possession arrow in favor of Cecilia for the throw-in. Inbounds nearly picked off by Eden, but Brianna Green comes down with it, and the travel called on Cordell Baptiste. So Hutterson throws into Eden. Eden in no hurry. Pass out to Baptiste. Baptiste has Guidry all over. Eden trying to work around, has a lane, puts it up, banks off the glass and in, right at the buzzer. So at the end of the first, the Lady Spartans lead 22-10 at home against Cecilia.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Inbounds to Eden to start off the second period here at Salmen High School from way downtown. Ali Baptiste drains it. 25-10. Lady Spartans leading Cecilia. And this one outside Asia Guidry, double teamed, passing over to India Guidry. Guidry puts it up, well off the mark, and Ariana Cooks comes down with the rebound. Cooks to Hutterson, she's open for three. That one off the mark. Eden tips it to Baptiste. Cooks lofts it up, and that one sinks. 27-10. Lady Spartans putting on a clinic here in the first round against Cecilia. Travel called on Cordell Baptiste. And Green will check back in for Cecilia as Cordell Baptiste comes out. Hutterson throwing the ball in to Eden. Eden pushing the ball up. Players waiting for her at the three-point line. Hutterson, that one doesn't go. Foul called. This will be a throw in for Cecilia. That one on Cooks. Green bringing the ball up to Guidry. Had a lane there. Instead pulls up and shoots and sinks that one. 27-12. The Spartans now have slowed their tempo down, taking their time coming up court. Lofting it to Hutterson, ball tipped. Eden able to come away with it before Fontenette could get there. She puts it up. It's now 29-12. Lady Spartans. Loose ball and foul called on Fashon. So this will be a throw in for Cecilia. Over on that far sideline, Naya Fontenette throwing in. Guidry threading the needle with that one from downtown. Guidry is off the mark, and Cooks comes away with the rebound. That could have been called a foul there. Baptiste, easy enough, puts it up. 31-12, Lady Spartans. Here's Guidry. Sinks that one. Guidry, Cecilia's leading scorer on the night. Baptiste thought about it. Bounce pass picked off. Guidry going the other way for Cecilia. Hutterson quickly coming behind her, looking to reject it. And the putback goes from Brianna Green. 31-16 Salmen. Baptiste. Here's Fashon on the wing. Off the rim. Saved, but it goes into Fontenette. And now Salmon's down one. And the charge called on Cecilia. So Hutterson will throw in for the Lady Spartans. And they had essentially the power play. Salmon had Ashanti Eden racing down the court after saving the ball and throwing it into Fontenette, but she was outside. And Salmon comes away without Cecilia scoring on that one. So here's Baptiste from deep downtown. It's off the mark. Asia Guidry comes up with it. Spin move, Guidry. And the foul called. So that'll send Asia Guidry to the line once again. Sinks that one. Second shot coming from Guidry. Sinks that one as well. Hutterson throwing in to Ariana Cooks. 4:42 to go here in the first half, and Salmon is up 31-18. Here's Eden over to Baptiste. Fashon lofting it up to Eden, puts it up off the mark. Salmon gets the rebound. Hutterson, and the putback goes. 33-18. Well done by Jalen Hutterson. This kind of play Coach Bontavinas has been getting out of her all season. picked off. Hutterson once again. No look past the Fashon. Fashon outside to Eden. Eden to a wide open Cooks. Drives, floats it up, sinks it. And they say no basket. Cecilia ball. Salmen fans and Coach Bontavinas not happy about that one. Now Coach Bontavinas talking it over with the official. Green into India Guidry. Green way outside on the wing. Guidry open, puts that one up. Didn't get there quick, not enough under it to even get it close to the rim. Falls short. Here's a Salmen throw in. And Cooks bringing it up court. 3:46 to play here in the first half. Baptiste to Cooks. Hutterson, pass off the mark. Good hustle play by Eden. And Baptiste comes up with it. Pass over to Eden. Cooks called with the travel. Here's the throw in from Macy Boyd. Green. Pass over to India Guidry. Oh, tripped up. And they say, let's see, sub coming in. So Kylie Victor coming in for Cecilia, in for Macy Boyd. And that foul sent Asia Guidry to the line for Cecilia. Shot off the mark. Good hustle from Baptiste to come down with it. Here's Eden, one defender to beat. And Cooks from downtown drains it. 36-18 Lady Spartans. It's back to Guidry. Guidry from downtown, well off the mark, but her own teammate comes up with it in Boyd. Here's Green. And Alexander off the mark. Salmen comes down with it. And that's the foul on Cooks. And Cooks looking at Guidry like, are you kidding me? So Eden will head to the bench area to take a rest. As Jasmine McCain checks into the game for the Lady Spartans. Ali Baptiste inbound to Cooks. Here's Baptiste from downtown, off the mark. Loose ball, out of bounds. Will be a Cecilia throw in. India Guidry bringing it up court as the Salmen Lady Spartans lead 36-18. Pass over to Asia Guidry on the wing. Three-point attempt off the mark. Fontenette comes up with it, puts it back, doesn't go. And we have another jump ball. It's Fontenette battling it out with Smith. So Fontenette will throw in for Cecilia. Wide open, drains the three, left her too wide open. India Guidry. 36-21 Salmen. Here's Hutterson. And that foul called on Asia Guidry. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Spartans. Cooks for three. And it hits off the backside of the, I'm surprised they didn't blow the whistle for that being out when it bounced off the top of the backboard. Now foul called. Usually when it hits up there, that's out of bounds. But no whistle there. And Hutterson will head to the line for the Lady Spartans. First attempt from Hutterson up, sinks that one, 37-21. Cordell Baptiste checking back into the game for Cecilia. Hutterson drains that one. 38-21, Lady Spartans. Baptiste, and that rolls out of bounds. The errant pass. Cooks throwing in to Ali Baptiste. And Lady Spartans taking their time, significantly slowed down tempo. Pass out to Cooks. Cooks floats it up off the mark, and Fontanet comes down with it. Looking for an option to pass to. She gets it out to Cordell Baptiste. Driving. Puts it up off the mark. Well done. Hooterson comes down with the rebound, beating out Boyd. Too much on it. It bounces off the glass. Cecilia comes up with it. Fontanet saves it into Victor. On the wings, Boyd. Jump shot. Off the mark. Hutterson once again with the rebound. And that pass gets past Fontanet. Baptiste bounce pass to Cooks. Puts it up. Banks it in. 40-21. Lady Spartans leading here in the first half. India Guidry. Pass up, tipped. Guidry hits off the side of the backboard. Loose ball. Cecilia comes up with it. Here's Fontanet. Out to wide open Guidry, off the mark. Put back up, off the mark again by Baptiste. Here's Ali Baptiste at the buzzer, puts it up. And hits off the backboard, and that will take us to halftime as the Lady Spartans lead 40-21 over Cecilia. And Fashon throwing in for the Lady Spartans to start off the second half as the Lady Spartans lead 40-21. Hutterson outside to Cooks. Cooks pressed through the hands there of Baptiste, but she gets it back. Baptiste to Eden, finds the lane, puts it up, sinks it. 42-21. Here in the third, this whole game has been all Lady Spartans picked off Cooks, and that's pretty much been the story of the game. Cooks, coast to coast, puts it up 44-21. Cecilia will get down to the other end, and then it's taken away by Salmen. That's pretty much been the whole game. Their three is off the mark. Another, they're tipped. Here's Eden putting it up, sinks it, and one. That sends Ashanti Eden to the line. Eden has 12 points on the night. Looking to make it 13 here. There it is. She's Salmen's leading scorer on the night. It's 47-21. Salmen not looking to let up here in this first round playoff matchup. Outside of the wing, here's Fontanet. In and out, put back goes for Cordell Baptiste. 47-23. Wide open, Fashon at the other end of the court, puts it up. And the foul called on Fashon. She's shrugging it off and kind of laughing it off and ready to go to reset. To Fashon. Wide open, shot off the mark, and Fontanet steps out. And that's been another story in this game so far tonight is Fontanet held to 0 points so far on the night. She's one of Cecilia's leading scorers along with Asia Guidry, who's only been held to 10. Pass to a wide open Fashion for three. Banks it in off the glass. A beauty. And Salmen has hit 50 points. 50-23 here in the third. Fontanet lost control of that one. Steps out. So Ali Baptiste to throw in for the Lady Spartans. This is Eden to Hutterson. Hutterson, Baptiste for three. Hits off the front end of the rim, going the other way. Fontanet, Baptiste closing. An errant pass intended for India Guidry was over her head and out of bounds. And it hit the emergency exit there and set off the alarm. So Ali Baptiste had to go over there and shut it off. Baptiste, long throw into Fashion. Fashion up to Eden, lays it in. 52-23. This has been a masterful performance from Salmen. And let's see, what do they call? Jump ball. So it should be a throw in for the Lady Spartans. Nope, for Cecilia. I had a 50-50 shot there. India Guidry into Green. And that one off the leg of Cooks. Up to Eden, down to Fashion. Rims out, Hutterson comes down with it. Putback doesn't go. And into the hands of Macy Boyd. And Cecilia going the other way. Has a lane, loses control of it. And that called on Hutterson. So India Guidry will throw in to Boyd. Pass to Baptiste around the horn. Oh, lost the handle on it. And the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of India Guidry for the Lady Spartan throw in. So the Lady Spartans lead 52-23 here in the third. Pass up and over Ariana Cooks. Cooks puts it up, in and out, gets her own rebound, outside to Baptiste. Bounce pass to Eden, driving. There's a collision and the foul. The charge on Eden. So Green will throw in for Cecilia. Kylie Victor checking into the game along with Asia Guidry. Asia Guidry, Cecilia's leading scorer on the night with 10 points. Guidry's hit from 3 points, the three-point line. Here's Hutterson. Loose ball rolling on the ground. Picked up Guidry. Dumps it to Green. Three-point attempt off the mark. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. And one for Cecilia. Asia Guidry. So that's 12 points. Looking to make it 13 as she heads to the line. It's 52-25 Lady Spartans. Up, sinks it. 13 points for Guidry. With 4:15 remaining here in the third. Cooks outside. Eden drives up, puts it up off the edge of the rim, puts it back. And that'll send Ashanti Eden to the line, 54-26. She has 15 points. Check that, 16. Throw in coming for Cecilia. Asia Guidry to Brianna Green. India Guidry off the rim. Fashion coming down with it. We'll have a jump ball. Yep, a jump ball as Asia Guidry and Ali Baptiste were battling out for it. This will be a throw-in. Baptiste cutting it back. Looking for an option down court. Driving, has a lane, denied by Kylie Victor. Ball up, in and out. And taken back by McCain. And that went out of bounds. So let's see, throw in coming for the Lady Spartans as Smith throws it into Baptiste. Bounce pass up. Baptiste needs an option to pass to. Gets it over to Fashion, driving, lofts it up, doesn't go. Putback doesn't go, and the foul is called. Foul called on Victor. We'll send Smith to the line for the Lady Spartans. Off the mark. Second shot coming. That one sinks. 56-26. Lady Spartans leading. Here's Green up to Guidry, looking for Asia Guidry. Green wide open. India Guidry off the mark, but the putback goes as Cordell Baptiste came down with the rebound. 56-28. Lady Spartans leading here in the third. Cooks, and that one off the side, and the foul called on Victor. That'll send McCain to the line for the Lady Spartans. Sinks it. And Alexander checking into the game for Cecilia. Out comes Victor. Second shot, that one off the mark. Fashion comes down with it past to Cooks. And Cooks taking her time with it. 5 seconds called on Salmen, and you can see Ariana Cooks mouthing, oh, I forgot. Driving up, Green well off the mark. Cooks comes down with the rebound. Pass up, she has a wide open Baptiste. Passing over, Fashion trying to bring it down, bounce pass, and 3 seconds called on the Spartans. So Brianna Green bringing the ball down court. Salmen leads 57-28, rejected. Throw in for Cecilia. Outside, three-point attempt. Doesn't go, and punched out by Asia Guidry. So this will be a throw in for the Lady Spartans. As Smith throws into Cooks. Cooks driving, puts it up. That one sinks and one. She'll shoot the one. She has 14 points on the night. Drains that one, 15. So Cordell Baptiste into Brianna Green. 60-28. Lady Spartans leading. Double dribble called on Cecilia. Here's Cooks bringing the ball up court. 1:46 to go here in the third. Fashion from downtown banks off the glass. India Guidry comes up with it, bringing it down court. Green for three, off the mark. Saved by Ali Baptiste. Baptiste to Cooks for three. Drains that one, a beauty, as it swished through the net. 18 points for Cooks. Green taken back by Salmen, and now we have a battle for it. A jump ball, Ali Baptiste and Cordell Baptiste. 63-28, Lady Spartans. 1:06 to go here in the third. And throw in coming for Cecilia. Green over to Guidry. Lofts it up off the front edge of the rim. Cecilia gets it back for three. Green off the mark. And Baptiste comes down with it, puts it back up. She is off the mark, and Cooks simply out-heighted and outreached India Guidry there. And Cooks will take her time. The clock is the Lady Spartans' best friend here. Shot from downtown is off the mark from Dreon Pratt. Ball put back. Let's see if they can keep it in. Nope, out of bounds. This will be a throw-in for Cecilia. Inbounds, India Guidry. Back to Green. Cecilia way downtown. Guidry off the mark. And the Spartans come up with the ball. A collision. Green has it, and she's on the ground. And we'll have a throw in for Cecilia after foul called. Guidry tipped out of bounds. Good jump over the chairs there. Solid hurdle. So 4 seconds on the clock. We'll have a throw in for Cecilia. India Guidry. Inbounds, clock winding down. Gets it to Green. Green lofted up off the mark, and the buzzer will sound to end the third period as Salmen leads 63-28.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Starting off the fourth quarter, inbounds past Ashanti Eden into Hutterson. This one outside, Perkins. Eden out to Pratt. And they're passing the ball around. Hutterson driving. She'll put this one up, and she's called with the travel. And as we start the fourth quarter, I need to lead with my mistake. I copied down some numbers wrong. I've been referring to Jasmine McCain as Breon Smith and Breon Smith as Jasmine McCain. I got the 32 and 22 mixed up. That shot goes a beauty from downtown Asia Guidry. But my apologies to both young ladies as I've gotten their names mixed up for most of the game, to Jasmine McCain and Breon Smith. Eden Outside to Hutterson. The big press on Batiste. As Michaela Perkins beaten there. It's stolen away by Cecilia. Here's Guidry, floats it up. That one off the mark. And Fontanet has it taken away from her by Dreon Pratt. Eden driving, puts it up. The foul called on Cecilia. Will send Ashanti Eden to the line. Eden, first shot up, sinks it. 17 points on the night for Eden. Second shot, sinks that one, make it 18. So 6:27 to go here in the fourth. Salmen up 65-31. This one has been a dominating performance, and wow, from downtown once again, Asia Guidry. Her fifth three of the night. Here's Eden. Oh, nearly had it taken away. Hutterson from downtown. It's off the mark. And India Guidry comes up with it to bring it up court quickly. Loose ball. Fontanet. Off the mark, but she's fouled, so that'll send Naya Fontanet to the line. First one off the front edge of the rim. Second shot coming. That one goes. Throw in for Salmen. St. Nicholas into Eden, and Eden taking her time coming up court. Hutterson back to Eden. So we'll probably see a good bit of passing around here in the fourth. Eden back to Hutterson. Hutterson has St. Nicholas open. Eden moving quickly past Batiste. Back to Hutterson. Here's Eden up to St. Nicholas, outside, tipped up. St. Nicholas puts it up off the glass and taken the other way by India Guidry. Hutterson comes away with it once again. Salmen with the 30-point lead. Hutterson running through and nobody home. It looked like Michaela Perkins went down to tie her shoe. When you're up by 30, you can joke about that one, and it doesn't sting as bad. Asia Guidry over to India. India for three is off the mark. Fontanet comes down with the rebound, puts it up, doesn't go. And that putback goes for Macy Boyd. 65-37. Here's Hutterson. Jumper rims out. And Fontanet. Swish. Asia Guidry. 65-39, and you know Cecilia's down big here in this first round matchup, but Asia Guidry has absolutely shined for Cecilia. 5 threes, has 22 points on the night. Subs come in for Cecilia. Excuse me, Brianna Green and Alexander come in. So 3:56 to go here in the fourth. Salmen up 67-39. And Eden, shot doesn't go. Alexander comes down with it. Green, bounce pass outside. Guidry off the mark. Boyd, she's off the mark. And it's, wow, kept in bounds. Here's Green for three. That one off the mark. Michaela Perkins comes up with it, gives it back to Ashanti Eden. Green riding her down the whole way. That pass tipped. Tossed back in. Stays in Cecilia possession as Macy Boyd comes up with it. Here's Green for, Asia Guidry will be called with the foul. Excuse me, the travel. Fashon will come over here to the near sideline. Throw in coming from Dreon Pratt. And Fashon up court looking to split defenders. It's tipped away, but Pratt comes up with it. Pratt needs an option to pass to. She takes her time. India Guidry bumped her. Nothing called. Here's Green. And Green is called with, excuse me, not Green, Alexander is called with the foul. The travel. San Nicolas throws in for Salmen, and that one's swatted out of bounds by India Guidry. This will be another throw in for the Lady Spartans. Ball up, swatted down once again by Boyd. Here's Green, spots up, shoots off the mark. And Alexander passing back out to Green. Green over to Boyd, driving, banks it off the glass, doesn't go. Michaela Perkins comes up with it with 2:33 on the clock here in the fourth. Fashon, and it's stolen away from Maya King. Ball up, foul called. That will send Macy Boyd to the line for Cecilia. Boyd's first shot sinks. Subs coming in for Cecilia. Kylie Victor checking back into the game. Second shot, drains it. 67-41, Lady Spartans up over Cecilia. Here's Pratt. Perkins to King. Green takes it away. Racing down court, bounce pass. For three, Boyd off the mark. And Fashon puts it past, double team, and here's Fashon with the ball once again. Pratt taking her time, driving, foul called out in a big collision. As both Alexander and Pratt hit the floor. Minute 28 on the clock. Dreon Pratt headed to the line for Salmen. Shot is up, drains that one. Second shot, sinks that one. 69-41. Cecilia quickly the other way. Green Boyd to Green. Way downtown, well off the mark is Asia Guidry. Throw in for Salmen. St. Nicholas inbounds to Pratt. They're pressing down court. Full court press for Cecilia, and Pratt able to beat it, driving up. Salmen taking their time, throwing the ball around. Here's Fashon from downtown. She's off the mark. Macy Boyd comes away with it. And we're under a minute to play here in this round 1 matchup. And that'll go out of bounds for the Lady Spartan throw-in. Floats it up. Fashon catches it on the run. Oh, tried to bounce pass it instead. Got caught up on Alexander's shoulder. And this will be another throw-in for the Lady Spartans. 41 seconds to go here in the game. Fashon will throw it in. Lofts it up. St. Nicholas comes down with it. King puts it up. She's off the mark. Saved, and they say her heel was out of bounds. Throw in for Cecilia. Macy Boyd. Pass over to Asia Guidry. Guidry for 3. Off the mark. Perkins. To Fashon. Up. It doesn't go. Under 10 seconds. Cecilia. Up to Guidry. That one sinks, and the foul called with 4 seconds on the clock. Called on Fashon. So that'll send Asia Guidry to the line. Guidry off the mark. St. Nicholas comes down with it. Knocked away Guidry, and that will do it. The final buzzer sounds, and the Lady Spartans are moving on in the LHSAA Girls Basketball Playoff for 4A as they defeat Cecilia 69-43. So let's take a second to thank those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave "The Rave" Williams. So from Salmen, where the Lady Spartans defeated Cecilia 69-43, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.